Hey guys, welcome back to another video over here on Chinese Zodiac and horoscopes. Today we're going to be doing a reading for you guys born in the year of the Tiger. So welcome back all my Tiger friends. How are we doing this week? Let's find out, shall we? As we shuffle these cards up and down, we'll move them all around, mix them up and pick 3 out for you guys. Let's see what we've got this week. Let's stop there and take that one from the bottom, that one from the middle, that one from the top. What have we got? Okay, so we've got a white and 2 blacks there. The negatives are outnumbering the positives. However, as I've said before, and I do try to stress this, white isn't always all right and black isn't always an attack. So let's not be too pessimistic as we move in through to the negatives after the white dragon. Now, there is moderate success between the dragon and the tiger. They do make a good team together. What we're looking at here is 2 people or 2 signs that can come together and work together to get stuff done. They're capable of bulldozing any opposition with their dynamic ways. This dragon is in your corner here because there is something that you need to prepare yourself for. This dragon is a doer. It's part of the doer triangle, which means there's something to be done here. The fact that it's in the positive means that what you're doing or what you plan to do, although maybe frowned upon or other people wouldn't usually or probably not make that kind of decision to do what you're about to do or what you're thinking about doing or what you are currently going through, you have decided that this is the only way that things are going to get solved, or this is the only way things are going to move on from this. Although the chaos and carnage that may come from this, you are standing strong on your belief that this is the best step forward. This is the best foot forward. This is the best thing for you to do. Others may disagree, but you don't care about that. Why would you? You have seen some kind of struggle or burden or something where the only way forward through this to salvage anything from the situation is for you to take the lead, for you to stand up for yourself, for you to do whatever it is you're planning to do, as drastic as it may be, because you believe that it's right. You believe that it's the right thing to do. It's almost like some sort of, vendetta here. You're determined. You're relentless. You're not going to give up on this. Your temper may get the better of you in this situation. And I think with the power that you are harboring, you could potentially lay waste to any sort of opposition or hurdles or, challenges that may present themselves on the way. However, this may not be your finest hour. This may not be the best thing for you to do. This might not be something that is going to bring you the desired result or have the effect that you think it may have. This could go a bit pear-shaped. It could end up making you feel a little bit of a sour puss, because things are going to change and flip around. We've got a catalyst card coming in, that goat, the sheep card coming in. Now the sheep and the tiger, there are no outright sort of confrontations or serious rivalry between the two. However, right now, with that sort of idea that you've got or what you're trying to solve, with that looming over us, we can only sort of figure that, or predict, I guess, if you want to use that word, this change means that however you approach this, it didn't work. It didn't have, as I say, that desired effect. Something that you're going to learn, something that you're going to figure out, something that's going to dawn on you as time goes by. This could be a permanent thing as well. This could be something that could draw the line under a lot. This could be a deciding factor in something. This catalytic moment isn't just the ending of a chapter. This could be the ending of a book. This could be something that has now come to an end. You're over it. You're done with it. You've tried to salvage something. You've tried to fix it. You've tried to do something. You've tried to make amends here, but it hasn't worked out. It hasn't gone that way. There hasn't been a favorable, sort of preferable result from this, even though you have tried. And in all fairness, why should it? Why should it be favourable? Why should it be preferable? Not everything works out the way we want it to. Not everything goes the way we want it to. This could be just one of those little life lessons. Things are going to change, and as they do change, it's going to come in quite abruptly. It's going to take you by surprise. It's going to tip you over the edge. You're going to get a little bit annoyed with this because, as I say, this is something that's going to affect you on a long-term, permanent basis. This is something that is going to affect you in a way that you will grow from this, you will come out of this, and you won't be going back to this again. This is now done. The opportunity presented itself, and that dragon is there to kind of, I guess, burn down the bridges you leave. We're not just phasing out, we're burning out. We're burning everything as we leave, and there's salt in the fields as we go. We're not taking any prisoners on this. You tried, you were determined, and now it's almost as if you've given up. I don't want to say given up. That's probably not the right thing to say. I'd probably put it more so that you've wised up. Like, you've wised up. You've seen it for what it is. You've seen things for how they are. You've figured things out. There is as I say, a kind of need to solve this problem. You try to solve it one way, but that didn't work, and there is, you know, more than one way to solve this problem. So now you're opting for another way, which just means instead of fixing it, you're leaving it and you're just giving up with it. As I say, you're not going to put effort and energy into something that isn't serving you. If it doesn't serve you, then it doesn't deserve you. It doesn't deserve your time. It doesn't deserve your focus. It doesn't deserve your energy. It doesn't deserve you putting all this attention towards it. And you're figuring this one out. And it's not going to be good. It's not going to end good. There's your conflict card. This is something, as I say, that is going to bring you more problems than it's worth. The monkey and the tiger, they do not get on at all. Not really. The only way they'll really get on with each other is if they are, say, focusing on the same project, and they'll use each other and they'll learn from each other, and they will basically manipulate each other into doing what the other one thinks is best. And as we've clearly stated, what you thought was best hasn't necessarily worked out in a good way or in a preferable way. So that monkey coming in is just a reflection of that. That monkey is also another doer, suggesting that, you know, we're not doing anymore. We're not just not doing, it's also affecting us or you. It's affecting tigers. It's affecting yourself. It's affecting how you are now seeing things, especially how you see yourself. There is also a good possibility that this has happened the way it has because of your own expectations or selfishness or approach to things. If you could take a step back now and go back in time, would you go through the same stuff that you've been through, or would you change it for something different? Because that's kind of like the thought process you need to have. Can it be salvaged? And if it can be salvaged, is it just going to take you down the same old road that you've walked before, which you know you're not going to get the result that you prefer from? Or is this now just, you know, a full stop at the end? As I say, it's almost like this is the end of the book. Selfishness here isn't going to help. You know, trying to withdraw isn't going to help. I think this is something that's going to burden you for a while, despite your best efforts to try and delinquish the kind of weight that you're carrying. It's almost like you're trying to fob it off, pretend it's not real. You're trying to ignore it, I guess, is the best way of putting it. However, you can't ignore it forever. Some things are always going to change. Change is inevitable, and we can try and dictate or influence its direction, but at the end of the day, it's only going to go the direction in which is the sort of, where, you know, the what's the word, like destiny, I guess. You know, what's meant to be. It's only going to work out as it's always supposed to, and how it's supposed to right now is exactly where you are right now, in this conflict zone. And we'll find out if you can battle your way out next week when we come back and do another reading for you guys born in the year of the tiger. My next reading will be for those born in the year of the rabbit. So if you're interested in what the bunnies are up to, I'll see you over there next. If not, no worries. I'll just catch you in a video next time when we come back and do another reading for you guys born in the year of the tiger. Thanks for watching. Love and peace.